And we are live. I almost had my shirt off, doing a little dance there. You know whatnot. But anyway, what's going on, guys? We have the Stroke Beard crew here with us today, and so let's everybody welcome them to the social hour, and we will also go through and see who we got here. We got E-Rock and Wolf checking in first. I was actually sitting there watching both of them jump in. Fellas, what's going on?
What's up?
What's happening?
Michael Zarate. Michael Zarate is in the gym.
Nice.
What's wrong with that? We got Ryan. We got Donald. We got this guy. Yeah. Vato, if you are in here watching right now, you have to be here. You have to be here for the giveaway intro. You have to be. I built this intro especially for you for the giveaways.
Yeah, he did. Huh?
I did definitely do that. Who else do we got? We've got Rob Brannon. Guys, if I missed
what's up, Rob?
I am sorry. Rob is actually the guy that turned me on to this company. So huge shout out to Rob.
Big time.
Rob's awesome.
Rob is an awesome dude. Pete, what's going on, brother? Gabe. Now, this guy right here, he is actually from Greece.
Oh, really?
Yep. Christos. He's a super cool dude.
He's been showing a lot of love over on our page as well. I appreciate that, man.
Christos is an excellent dude, man. He is a real good dude. Man, the comments are rolling, ain't they?
Yeah.
Good deal. Good deal. I don't think – oh, there's Kyle. He's probably here because we oh, my God, my freaking comments jump. Jesus. Good job, fellas. Good job.
What's up, Will?
What's up, buddy? We got Big Will in the house. There's Joey. What's going on, man? Who else do we got here? We got Corey.
What's up, man?
We got King Ginger, not Queen. I'm sorry. Sorry, Josh. Oh, there's Rose. Rose, what's up, man?
What's up, Jose?
Dagan, there he is. I was wondering if he was going to make it. There he is. There's my brother right there. We got Brian in the house. Man, we got some people in here tonight. We definitely got some people in here.
Good deal.
So, all right, fellas, like I said, for anybody that doesn't know who I've got here, these are the co-owners of Stroke Beard Co. We've got Aaron up top here, and then we've got Alex or Al on bottom there. So real quick, Steven, what's going on, man? Oh, I missed your comment there. Let's start with Aaron, and man, just tell us a little bit about yourself and kind of what you're doing here.
Yeah, you got it. My name's Aaron, born and bred Okie, lived here all my life. So, pretty normal guy. Don't do much too fun. I like to barbecue and grill out. I spend probably 3 or 4 nights a week out on the grill. Diehard OU fan. So, and new to the beard game. I actually just got into it about this past summer whenever I got sent home from work and figured, what the heck, I'm going to grow it out, see what happens. So,
yep. Hey, real quick, guys, before we move on to Al down there. Okay, so we've got several giveaways to do tonight. Also, we need 3 more orders using my discount code, which is worth 30% off right now. Okay, so right there, scrolling across the bottom of the screen, we need 3 more orders before the end of the stream, and we'll have a 5th giveaway. We've got 4 for sure, no matter what. So anybody that is thinking about ordering, now would be the time to do it. You've got 30% off your order until midnight. But if we get 3 more orders before the end of the stream, or say 15 minutes till the end of the stream, then everybody that placed an order, we're going to put their name up on a random name generator, like a wheel. And everybody that has made a purchase using my discount code will be entered in it. And like I said, I mean, we set the number at 10. If there was 10 orders throughout the week from Wednesday till today using my discount code, then we will have that 5th giveaway. And one of you could, one of you guys that have already purchased have a chance to go ahead and actually win some more. So I'll leave that banner scrolling up there for a few minutes. And there's Kyle or Joe. I'm not sure. I bet you it's Joe.
What's up, guys?
There's Ricky. All right, so there's Tyler. Man, we got people coming in here. I'm glad everybody's here, man. We want to get you guys some exposure.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
Al, tell us a little bit about you, man.
Well, I'm the other half of this company, and kind of basically Aaron's little brother. I mean, you know how that dynamic goes, basically. But we kind of got started. Right, exactly.
We're not going there on this stream, are we, Mick?
I hope not.
I might come busting through that door if you talk too much. But yeah, so I make a lot of the scents and have worked on, our labeling and things of that nature. And it just kind of, as far as me personally, I'm a musician. I like to play guitar, write songs. I'm a dad. I have a 7-year-old son. And we like being outside, going fishing, cooking. Like I said, I'm more of the person who's just there for the company, though, on fishing or cooking. Hell of a partner for that.
Right.
Can't catch a fish to save my life, or smoke anything for that matter. But I can eat, and I can eat. You know what I mean? I'm
the same way. I am the same way. So, so for anybody, actually, you know what? I don't want to say that just yet, just because that's actually a good question for you guys to answer. I was actually fixing to kind of spill the beans. So, excuse me there, guys. I've got a horrible sinus infection. I can't hardly smell nothing. I'm supposed to be testing a scent for a company, and I can't hardly smell it. I mean, I get a little bit of it.
Might put that one off a little bit or something.
I'm gonna have to go to the doctor probably tomorrow. Matt Hill, brother, you are on the wheel, man. You are definitely on the wheel. So you know what? We'll start off with Aaron, since he's on the top. So why a beard, Aaron? Why do you have a beard, and what brought you from a clean-shaven face to where you sit right here today?
I am a very plain and simple dude. For the life of me, I have had the same haircut, never carried a beard. I mean, I got sent home from work in April last year, and I just said, I'm going to do this. I ended up buying, some beard oil, just cheap stuff. I don't even remember the brand of it, but it was just something at the grocery store. And after I used it, I bought some other people's stuff. I started researching it. That's when I discovered that there was a community of people that, like the same kind of stuff that we like. And it just kind of grew from there. I mean, Kyle or Joe's, giving me a little bit of motivation to grow my hair out. I keep seeing all those pictures on Instagram, but no, I didn't even think that I could grow a beard, to be honest with you. Every time I'd ever tried to grow it out, it was just patchy and gross, doesn't look good. And so I just decided to go with it. So.
Yep. And, for the record, I've actually met their dad, right? And this guy's a beast. Yeah, he's getting on up there in age, but hey, this old man right here is a beast. Let me tell you, clean shaven though, he won't do it. They can't get him to grow a beard. So
we're trying.
We think he's afraid, Mick. We think he doesn't think he can cut it. You know what I mean?
The older you get though, the better your beard gets. That's just a fact of it, man.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you told him that.
I did, didn't I? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but he's actually a super cool dude. As soon as he found out where I was from, like he knew our school's mascot. He was a scout, right? He was a basketball scout.
Yeah.
That's
So he.
and scout.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So
Yeah.
he's pretty familiar with the whole state of Oklahoma as far as like talent wise, because it was an AAU league. I played in it whenever I got around to that age, but it was going on well before that.
Right. Right. So okay, so real quick, they so Al, and this is coming from both of them. So Al told me that he was not really big into he wasn't a degenerate like me and Aaron. We're kind of beard product degenerates, as kind of I like to call it. But they had, like I said in my video, always wanted to start a business, but you know how everybody that's got a brother in the audience, you guys know how that is. You got a yes and a no, it's almost always, yes and no, back and forth. So over the years, not exactly being able to come up with something that they could both agree on, and then, Aaron starts checking out all these cool products and thinking, you know what? I mean, yeah, you got to be careful. You have to be hygienic. You have to do stuff like that. But this is not something you have to send to a programmer to be programmed, or it's not something you have to get pre-manufactured. We can actually do this ourselves. So they decided, hey, you know what? Let's give it a try. And again, this is coming from both of them. Maximus, what's up, buddy? Aaron is the no man, and Al is the gung ho. Oh man, let's do it. And Aaron's like, hold up, buddy. Now, the reason I mention that is because of the age difference, right? So there's about 10 years difference. Aaron's about 10 years older than Al, right? And I can't relate to that personally, but my kids, my stepson, he'll be 18 in like 6 months. My daughter, she's 8. Mm-hmm. Okay, so there's a little less than 10 years difference in them, and I can just imagine how y'all's childhood was like. I kind of sit here and watch it every day,
Oh yeah.
So I totally get it, but honestly, I think that really that can actually be more beneficial than it can be harmful if it's put to the right use, right? So maybe Al says, man, I love tobacco. I'm going to put it in everything. And Aaron's like, hang on, buddy.
Patchouli is.
Patchouli, right? I didn't want to throw you under the bus for that one, but.
Oh, yeah. No shame in my game, but we don't have
Al wants to put patchouli in everything.
Out there.
There's 8 years between us. And
what's up, Oz?
When I was in high school, he was in elementary school. We didn't grow up super close to, we weren't real tight whenever we were growing up just because there's such an age difference. But after, he got out of high school, he moved off for a little while. But once he moved back, I think ever since then, I'm like, that's my boy right there. We talk every day. We don't, start a day or end a day without talking. So.
Right. So of the two of you, who is the product maker? Who makes the products?
I make all the products.
Okay. And then Aaron does like the website, stuff like that, right?
Filling orders and
yeah,
putting on labels. We kind of share that responsibility from time to time, but for the most part, yeah.
Yeah. Well, that makes sense because again, being siblings, you're more apt to tell Al's more apt to tell Aaron, hey man, stop filling them like that. I don't like the way you fill them. I don't like the way you fill them bottles. You know what I mean? Or I don't like the way you're stirring. Stir the other way.
Right.
Something like that. I mean, I can
stay in your lane, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not allowed when he's cooking. I just have to kind of stay back for that. So
my daughter does that to my son. Oh, he'll do something and he's just doing it his way. He's nothing wrong with what he's doing. She's like, no, you don't do it like that. It's one of them types of one of them types of deal. So Chef, I don't think. I mean, yes, they both have YouTube channels because they can actually go in and watch and comment like on lives and stuff. But I don't think they are producing content at this
Not
time.
yet. Mm-mm.
So maybe in the future, maybe some ads, maybe who knows? I mean, it could literally be anything. So, what'd she say there? Yeah, they do. They go at it like big time, and Big Brother, like, he has put up with it for years, and he's starting to not put up with it no more. He's starting to fire back at her, and I don't blame him a bit. So but you know what? Let's change the banner here, and let's kind of go over the beard oil to start out with.
Okay.
So, guys, this is going to be your beard oil carrier blend here. And I just want to ask one of you, whichever one want to answer it, what caused you to arrive at this exact formula here?
I'll go ahead and answer that. So the formula, it changed a lot from the beginning. We started out with just buying pretty much like what typical people, like things you could find at a grocery store basically, or a health food store,
right.
Just more or less to kind of just try our hand with it. But it moved on to a couple different things, having, broccoli seed, marula oil was both ones at a point. Soybean oil was at one point a heavier, percentage in our mix. And it came down to having used some EMU blends and not quite really liking the full on, 75% type of percentage or like ratio. I didn't personally love the way it made my beard feel, and I kind of felt like I got that from some people around, the community as well. So we decided we wanted to make something that had a thinner oil, but with EMU definitely present, like still opaque, can't see through it, stuff like that. And then as far as the other stuff, jojoba and hemp seed oil, both, I kind of used all of the oils individually as we were creating it, just to kind of get a feel for what they do in my beard, in my hand, whatever, and see how they actually react individually as opposed to in a mixture, because it's kind of hard to tell what changing a slight fraction of oil does in a blend, without like a scientific lab or whatever, so we basically just kind of got an idea for what they all did individually, and then I was able to kind of start manipulating the ratios based on what Aaron kind of like. That really is a big part of what Aaron does. He's kind of like the gatekeeper. So I'll present something to him, and it's either a yes or a no. And it goes back to what you were saying with the brothers. Like there's a lot of no's in that. I'm going to deal with that. But I think in the end, it's turned out to be a really robust product. You know what I mean? So.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a good thing. If we would have put out the first stuff we put out, which we were excited about at first, especially Alex. It probably wouldn't have been that great. So,
hey, that's what testing's for. And to kind of go back and touch on something that you just said, Al, changing. So I was this has actually been out there before. This is on a couple of live streams, so I'm not telling any secrets because I'm not giving it percentages, but I was one of the main testers for Captain Stash new blends, right? Mm-hmm. And when we first started using it, we identified a slight problem, and Ryan, Redbeard Ryan, not Cheesehead Ryan, Redbeard Ryan, he had the same feelings as me. The oil was soaking in too quick, right?
Yeah.
There was like too many thin, fast absorbing oils in the blend, and without having to remove any, we moved some ratios around.
Yeah.
And the absolute only difference we could tell was the absorption rate. The fill-in beard was identical. There was nothing different. You know what I mean? So
right.
We had to thicken it up just a little bit. It's already a pretty thin oil. It's like a thin to medium thin.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's it's a little bit thicker. It's just on the cusp of medium, and so I definitely get what you mean. Like if you change something 5%, the absolute only way you're ever going to be able to tell is something like absorption rate, or how long does the filling beard last? How long before I start feeling dry, like I need to reapply, stuff like that. So, Okie, what's up, brother?
That's another thing I do like about Emu as well, is that like it is a fast absorbing, but it doesn't leave you feeling like you need to put it in
right
frequently throughout the day or anything. I don't like that. I kind of like to use oil in the morning and butter at night. So that was kind of my goal with the products that we made as well, is that it could be used in that type of way. Everyone's got their own way of taking care of their beard, and they all react differently. But I figured, with what we had to work with, which is ourselves, we have to make something that's really great for us first, and then figure out a way to market and sell it.
Absolutely. Alfredo Native, what's going on, guys? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Let's see, how far in are we? Oh heck, we're 22 minutes in. I'll tell you what, let's jump into to a giveaway. Actually, real quick, I was gonna let's talk about 1 cent first. I'd like to go over all the scents. Let me just hey, you know what? Aaron Rodgers had a question about a really good tobacco scent. So let's talk about tallgrass real quick.
Okay.
Aaron, I'm sorry, buddy. I didn't mean to skip your question there. I just forgot about it. So if you guys want to tell what it is and kind of talk about it a little bit, I will get a giveaway machine ready here.
You said you want to talk about it? Okay. Sorry, I was reading the comments. So tallgrass, yeah, it's a kind of a sweeter type of tobacco scent, but mix all. He's on that spice. He doesn't like the spice on it, but we basically tried to make. We've heard from people here locally, basically that it smells like a apple butter tobacco, which is kind of an interesting two things to go together. But I think it's just a really good combination of apple and pear spices and tobacco. We use 3 different tobacco types. Really, I think that whenever you apply it to beard, it's becomes much more of a tobacco scent, whereas where it's in bottle, it's kind of a little bit sweeter.
We had a guy yesterday because we sell out the farmers markets out on Saturday, and I had a guy yesterday telling us he thought it smelled like Applejack moonshine. So it's the first time we'd heard that. But
okay, hang on.
Oh yeah, he did say that. That was You
know what? I can actually
that does kind of smell like what I've tasted with some different moonshines. I
can actually kind of see that. Yeah,
because we have a lot of different stills pumping out that shine out here. I was driving down I was driving down the road the other day, and there was this truck with a big like canister on the back, and it said "Shine for sale." And I'm just like, is that really how you do this? Like, are we allowed to do this? You know what I mean?
I don't know.
I doubt it. There's no way. He wasn't worried about it, though.
What's going on, brother? Good to see you. Dude, I want to make moonshine so bad. My wife already said, don't get him started. Like, I want to, one day I will have a little still. And yeah,
little still never hurt nobody.
Little still never hurt nobody, did it? Little sip never hurt nobody. All right, guys. So actually, I pulled up this random number generator, and I forgot I've actually got a question for. What am I doing there? For one giveaway, and so we're gonna do random number generator on the last 3, and this first one it's gonna be a question. So if you did not watch my video Wednesday, you might not get this. Just to kind of let you know. So I wanted to do at least one of them for people that watch the video. That way, we're making sure we're at least giving back to one of them. I wish that I could do that for everybody, but unfortunately I can't. So we're going to do this, and Now, this giveaway intro, this is for a random number generator, but I want everybody to pay close attention to this, especially Vato. I can't wait till the comments start rolling in on that one. I can't wait till the comments start rolling in on that one. All right, guys. So, this, like I said, this first one is going to be a question. First right answer on my screen gets it. Remember, only guess once. You know what? I'm going to throw dots up just in case somebody knows this really quick. So, you got to wait till the dots on this one. Fuck your couch. All right, guys. So, when did Stroke Beard Co. launch their website? Month and day. Babe, don't be putting dots. You're going to throw somebody off. Month and day. When did their website launch? I said it in my video.
Uh-oh.
Good luck.
Oh. Like,
oh my God. First answer. Boom. Boom. And you know what? I don't think Ryan has tried this either. Matter of fact, I know he hasn't now that I think about that. Me and him talked the other day. So, yep. April 1st, website launch. Of course, there was, you know what I mean? There was months, if not a year of testing and different formulas and this and that and everything else. But I see some more right answers. Oz definitely watched. He was 2 below. So it goes Ryan, Cheesehead, and then Oz, which Cheesehead, he was a little bit off. But so, all right, giveaway number 1.
So who's that, Ryan?
That is Redbeard Ryan C.
All right.
I know he watches my videos. I should have figured that he would at least. Oh, look at there. Big Will actually technically got it. He technically got it right.
I thought that's who I saw first, but I got the list there first. So
I think Big Will's tried everything in the lineup. I'm pretty sure. If he hadn't, he's getting it this week.
Yeah, he's about to, I think.
Yeah.
Right. And again, guys, if anybody wants to go make an order, we need 3 more orders using the discount code SB10. Put that back up here. 3 more orders using the discount code SB10, and there will be a 5th giveaway. And also, if Pete White is in here, everybody tell Pete thank you. He is actually sponsoring one of these giveaways.
Oh, okay. Sweet.
So,
that, Pete.
Right. Let's see. We did that one. You know what? Let's go over one of my favorite ones here. 10 Killer.
Oh, yeah.
So right now, okay, so Rob Brandon said he ordered. So 2 more. I'm going to go. If you guys want to kind of give us a little explanation of 10 Killer and kind of what you were going for with this, I will add Rob Brandon to the wheel.
Okay, so with 10 Killer, it was definitely like as far as what I was going for, it was definitely like the waking up in the morning before you start cooking and you're out camping, right? So like there's dew hasn't lifted type of scent, but we also needed a cologne scent. So basically just added some different herbs and with jasmine and patchouli in that as well, and just a little bit to kind of basically create something that was harder to determine, every note specifically. We were pretty clear on most of our scents, like what is in it. And because I just want people to know like what they're buying basically. But with it being a cologne scent, we wanted to make a scent that was kind of a little bit left up to the imagination. You know what I mean? But 10 Killer is one of our favorite lakes. It's a beautiful lake down here. A lot of trips up there. I was actually talking to somebody the other day. Who was it? I was talking to somebody the other day about the name of 10 Killer, and I didn't actually know why 10 Killer was called that. But I think that it was because whenever they were building the dam down there, that they had 10 deaths during like the creation of the dam.
Wow.
And I was like, dang, that's heavy. I just like to think of it as like my beautiful lake here in Oklahoma. But, you know, that's
it is that. It is that. Like 10 Killer, let's see. I would say 10 Killer and what's that other lake? What's the one down in Durant?
the one in Durant?
Texoma.
Oh, okay. I haven't been out to Texoma.
Yeah.
10 Killer and Texoma are two of probably the nicest lakes in the country. I can't imagine there being two nicer lakes. 10 Killer is big, or not 10 Killer. Texoma is big.
Yeah.
Texoma is huge. It's now obviously it's not as big as Eufaula Lake, but you know, and that I'm right here. I'm like, what am I? I'm probably 3 to 5. No, probably about 5 to 7 miles from Lake Eufaula, which is like the second or third largest man-made lake in either the United States or the world. I can't remember, but it's a massive dude. It looks like there's nothing wide about it. It just spans forever. It's like a super wide freaking creek or something.
Yeah. Before Alex was born, that's where our family lived, right outside of 10 Killer. So I got a chance to go there pretty often. That's where I learned how to swim. So it's a special lake.
Okay, I totally agree. There are some nice places on it, but them are very few and far between, and it's always private property only access where you find them nice places.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's, you know, you got to be like on the southwest side of a cove that only has private property, that only has like private property access, and that's where you find the nice places on Eufaula. Yep, absolutely, will, for sure, man. All right, what do we want to go through next? Let's see. Let's go with, you know what? Let's go with Cedar Lake.
Okay.
Yeah, Cedar Lake. Let's go with Cedar Lake.
Stick with the lakes. Alex.
We'll stick with the lakes.
Yeah, let's get through the lake. So Cedar Lake is a kind of like it's the smallest man-made lake in Oklahoma. It's very small. You better probably throw a rock across the pond, honestly, if you really had an arm. You know what I mean? Very small lake. It's a place that I like to go. Oklahoma, we do have a few select spots where you can get up in the pines, you know what I mean, and have like that real fresh air experience. We got a lot of oaks and a lot of trees up here, but like you got to get to that certain area and that elevation where the pines start taking over. So Cedar Lake is kind of that for me. It was like a place that I would retreat to, very, very quiet campsite. And the smell in and of itself is going to be a cedar pine. We kind of try to balance the cedar and the pine because I know some people don't particularly love pine. I do, as well as I was able to get some patchouli in that one as well without overkilling it at all or making it be a really present smell. And then the apple and lime up front, you know what I mean? So that brings like your really fresh scent to it, kind of like a clean smell to it. I love lime, and so that was kind of what I was going for on that one. It was kind of, in a way, it was kind of similar to 10 Killer. You want like kind of like early morning, no one's up yet, dew hasn't lifted type of setting. I feel like a few of our scents do have a kind of a nature-ish vibe to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that one right there, that one has a story to it as well. That was actually, that was actually the first scent that Alex created when we very first started. It's gone through a few changes, but it's pretty special to us. We used to call it Woody G, but it's a special scent.
It's really nice. I really like it, and I am kind of like a lot of people. I am not super crazy about heavy pine and heavy cedar. But I can wear the crap out of this. I have wore the crap out of this. Pete White, he is not a cedar guy either at all. Like I'm allergic to a lot of cedar essentials, especially if there's a nice percentage in there, and none of these have, none of these have bothered me whatsoever. Corey has a question. So actually, I'll let Aaron take that one because he knows the answer to that.
Yeah, I'll answer that. I probably about this time last year, probably April or March or April of last year is kind of whenever we got involved in the community. I'm always by nature not the most active like commenting type of guy, so I kind of watched and just kind of took in everybody else's stuff in the background. But about March or April last year is really whenever I kind of got into it, and I used to go by Beardy Q on here, and I changed my name to Aaron at Stroke Beard Co. But if anybody remembers that name, so
okay. Yeah. So yeah, Corey, there you go with that. And again, I mean the community for some people they are no, let me rephrase that. A lot of people are more comfortable in the chat and not having their face on camera, this and that, everything else. What's up, Cruz?
What's up, man?
Oh, there's Wiley. I didn't see Wiley. Wiley, if I missed you, brother, I'm sorry. But some people like myself, this kind of happened to me. Once I was in the community for a couple of years, I needed a little bit more. You know what I mean? I needed something, and I never would have thought it was to be on camera or to be reviewing products or to be doing live streams or doing shaving videos, any of that. I never, ever would have guessed that, and then like I've told everybody, Barberdo Joe actually was able to get me and Ryan on camera at the same time. And that's probably really the only reason either one of us did it is because the other one agreed, it was kind of I'll do it if you do it. One of the kind of a peer pressure type thing, I guess. So no, I definitely get that. But, like I said, for a lot of us, we start feeling like we not necessarily bored, but everything becomes really repetitive. And we kind of go searching for, just that next step, what's next? I've kind of perfected my own beard routine. I know exactly what products I like, this and that. What can I do? What can I do to take that next step? And, for a lot of us, this is what it is. For a lot of people, they are perfectly fine right there in the comments supporting everybody. I mean, just look at E-Rock, look at Vato, there's a lot of guys out there, that you won't hardly ever see on camera. Like every great once in a while, you'll see E-Rock on camera. He's been on camera twice that I know of. Once with Faithfully Bearded and then once with me. But that's really all you see of E-Rock. He doesn't even have Instagram. Neither does Vato. Neither one of them are Instagram users.
Yeah. No, I get that totally. Like playing music, playing shows. Like when I was younger, I played in bands, and it was super easy to get up on stage and have a good time. You know what I mean? Because you've got all your brothers there hanging out, just having fun. But like whenever it's all you and everyone's watching you, then it becomes a different dynamic completely. So I have experience with both of them, and I pretty much laid the guitar down when it comes to playing solo, just because of very similar things. You know what I mean? It's just not always comfortable to do. You know what I mean?
Right. Vato. I had a feeling that was coming. Vato and Cruz go at it. So funny. It's so funny. Okay. Moving on. You know what? We didn't even cover the butter. Oh well, that'll be fine. We'll get to it here pretty quick. Now, this one right here. This scent right here, technically pretty much everything in it kind of has almost I don't want to say religious, but like a spiritual use or a spiritual purpose. And I don't know if that's what has drawn this to me or if it's just plain old the smell of it, because I love this freaking scent.
That's my baby right there.
Man. Yeah. That is a good dude right there. War Eagle.
I'm having a hard time not putting that in over all the other scents, and they're all great. They really are. But that one, I kind of made that one actually without Aaron's input. I kind of had told him, like, I want you to make a scent that have come to me with an idea of a scent that you like, that I'm not going to really do anything besides the technician portion of it. And then that one was one that I was like, okay, I'm not going to run this one through you. Like, I'm just going to make this scent, and I can make using things that I like. And so it's a Palo Santo, sage, frankincense, and camp smoke. And he doesn't like camp smoke that much. I know a lot of people don't. I personally do. I love camp smoke. So
yeah.
But yeah, that's a really good blend, and it's kind of, I guess, back to the lake deal. You know what I mean? But instead, this time it's not in the morning. This is more like you're hanging out with some strange person that you just met at the lake, like at the campsite next door, and they brought this different, elements of frankincense or incense and burn, because Palo Santo also gets burned as well. Sage gets burned as well, like individually to like kind of cleanse areas and things like that.
Right.
So all three of those particular scents kind of have a incensey kind of vibe.
Yeah. Yeah, and the fact that you put all them together and then threw the camp smoke in there with it to kind of signify, hey, this is a burning scent. Everything in it gets burnt for some reason or another. I think that's really, really a beautiful touch on that.
Cool. Absolutely. Thank you.
That one was created because it was really, it's so much different than any of our other scents. Not that any of our scents are similar. I think they're all very different. But I think that some of our scents are going to have more of a sweetness to it. And it was basically created. We had, got some feedback from some people that were smelling, and it was really kind of a toast, piece of humble pie that we took where, everybody hopefully don't mind me telling this, Alex, but we were, trying to get some guy at the farmer's market to buy. And it was really the first person that we had talked to, because everybody that comes up to us and talks to us, they walk away with something. Every time. And this guy was just like, "Nah, I don't like anything you guys created. None of that is good."
Yeah.
And he was telling
just
us,
like, boom.
the guy, he was a big Beard Brand guy. He likes all of the scents from Beard Brand. And I was like, none of that stuff smells like anything from them. Not that it's bad, but we don't have anything like that. I think we need to create something that, somebody that doesn't want something with a little bit of a sweetness or something that we got. That's how that was created. But that's definitely an Alex scent for sure.
And Bushy's right. I definitely like me some patchouli too, but it's got to be mixed right. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't want to put on straight patchouli or nothing like that. But so many things go with patchouli, honestly, if you can blend it in.
There's a good question right there. Yeah. Hey guys, listen, keep these questions rolling. That's what we are all here for.
So my favorite is No Man's Land.
If we were going to agree on one, I would say No Man's Land too. Yeah. For sure.
I think had a question as well. And we both do work out of Stroke. I'm a salesman. I work for Dish Network, and Alex is a carpenter. So.
I see what Ryan's doing. He say give away 3 times and Cruise will appear is what they say.
Yeah.
Walt, he used a pair of yoga pants. It depends on who uses them, Walt. Walt's a nut. Wow. Walt is a nut. He's a rascal.
I see where he's coming from, though, I guess.
Yeah, I like it. I love patchouli. As a matter of fact, my first beard oil purchase online. My first purchase was from Luxurious, right? But my second purchase, and it was a balm that I ordered. That's all that was in stock. But my second purchase was from a different company, and I got it was called Hippie, and it was patchouli and sandalwood, and I absolutely love that scent. I'm a patchouli guy. I really, really am. So let's see here. Do we got any more? I think we've hit it, guys. I think we've hit it.
We might have, yeah.
Let me see. I have got, you know what? I've got 10 on the wheel. Well, yeah. One of them aren't, one of the names ain't staying, but it's on there. I mean, I've got it on there now, but I'll erase it. It's mine. My name's on there too. So
No, I've got 3 since it started. So
okay,
that was what we were missing, I think.
That's
pretty
what we
much
were
want
looking
it
for.
out there to everybody. You know, that's why we're doing the giveaways. We want people to know, you know, be able to have a chance to, you know, try out something that they think they might like. You know what I mean? So
many great companies out there. We're humbled that somebody wants to buy from us. So it's awesome.
Right. That's a good attitude, you know, to keep. So, and also, guys, listen, we wasn't stopping the limit at 10. If anybody else wants to order, you still have time.
yeah, the code's going on through the end of the night.
Yeah, the code's still there, and then for the giveaway also, you have up until just as soon as we're going to do the giveaway. So I know Dagan and them are going to go live at 7 or 6 our time. Ours will probably run over a little bit, but we will try to keep it a little under 2 hours, you know, if we can. Yeah. Hey, yeah. Listen, guys. Yes. Anybody that wins, you know, make an Instagram post, hit me up in the DMs, say, hey man, let's go live and unbox this. You know what I mean? I am technically I'm unemployed right now. I'm still getting paid, but technically I'm unemployed. So I've got all the time in the world. So if somebody wants to open their giveaway when they get it, if you want to do it live, if you don't want to do it on your own platform, we'll do it on here, you know, whatever. But we would love to hear anybody and everybody's thoughts that's ordered, that's won giveaways. You know, if you already have something, man, throw it in the chat.
Yep, on that one, yeah, we still buy from other companies for sure, time to time. Basically, I think Aaron buys a little bit more than I do at this point, just because I'm basically always covered, it seems like, with, you know, coming up with scents and whatnot. Yep. But now that that's done, I can kind of step away from that at least for a few months. And we've got 2 more scents that are still developing, but they probably won't come out for a while. So I like to use other people's stuff. You know, there's a handful of guys that I've really enjoyed what they do.
I have an addiction. I'm not afraid to admit it.
Hey, we're degenerates. Uric, what's up, brother? Yeah. Yep, Kyle, which we know Kyle will make TikToks for sure. Kyle, have you ordered? So, I was talking to somebody the other day, and they told me they ordered, and I can't remember exactly who it was now. It might have been Kyle. I can't remember. Clint, what's going on? Jeff Rice.
Eric's comments killing me.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Ripken. I told you the dude's got some of the best jokes in the community, and he's not even warmed up yet. Yeah. You ought to see him in Beard Therapy. I can't wait till Beard Therapy's back on, because he is relentless with Joe. Like, that is all there is to it. He is absolutely relentless about Joe. Yep. Sober Chef, I am right there with you, brother. Okay. So, matter of fact, I'll just give that one to y'all. I know the answer, but I'll give it to y'all.
You can take it away, actually, Aaron. He's the one that's going to know about that.
We've got 4 different ones, and right now they're sitting in a shop here in our hometown. We're waiting on the gentleman that we use for our labels. He does our hats as well, and he is out right now with COVID. So once he's back at the office, we will have those hats. They will be up on our website. There's going to be a couple of flat bills. There's going to be a couple of trucker style hats like this one. Yeah. But yes, we definitely will have those up there very shortly, hopefully. So, and honestly, the guy that makes the stuff for us, our labels, he actually was a beard company owner as well, and doesn't do it anymore. But once we discovered him, and we didn't know anything about it, but he was like, I am all in on you guys. So he's like, that's what I want to be a part of. So it's really cool to get him on board with us. I walked in kind of with an idea, and he goes, "Oh no, we're doing these matte vinyl labels. I'm not even gonna let you order anything else." But it's pretty neat coming up, getting this guy to help us out. So
yeah, that's cool. Hey Wolf, check out the banner on the bottom of the screen, brother. Yeah, dude, I love that blue. I cannot wait till them are available because that's going to be the very next thing I get.
Yeah.
Okay, so Christos, I can actually take this one and I will go ahead and grab it. You know what? We haven't went over salt flats yet, so let's just do that now. Yeah, let's just go ahead and go over salt flats, and then let me see here. Okay, I'm gonna highlight that. We'll cover that after we cover salt flats. So whoever wants to take that away.
How could we now, right?
So Eric knows.
Huh?
Eric knows. He knows.
Oh, dude, whenever he posted that, it killed me. I went to that, and it was just the most amazing video quality of a music video I've ever seen. I was like, oh my God, blown away. The writing skills is just uncanny. You know what I mean?
Right.
No, I guess to answer the question honestly, I guess it would be no to the second half, but maybe now, maybe a little bit. It was just basically it was the act of this. Like we were literally sitting there thinking about what to name it and fighting like brothers do, and I was doing that, and Aaron was like, "That's it, stroke," and I was like, "I like that. So we kept it with that.
Yeah, we probably went through 50 names and we couldn't come up with anything, and finally that was it. We looked it up, nobody else had it. I was shocked that it wasn't already a thing that somebody else had, but yeah, that's kind of what we roll with.
Right. I do agree with Donald Long though. That song came to mind quickly with the name. Our buddy Dave here also, that's like his whole thing. He just immediately goes to the Billy Squier song when he like busts through the door. So now whenever he comes over here, so but yeah, so, are you gonna talk about salt flat, or did you want us to? I missed that.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Where is Terps at?
I kind of like the idea of you doing the way you explained it in your video was pretty awesome. So it was pretty spot on.
So yeah, so I can do it. Yeah, that's not a problem. And also, okay, so Christos, what I get out of salt flats. Now again, melon, any kind of melon. Now we're gonna exclude watermelon from that because to me, watermelon and every other melon have two different smells. I don't care for either one of them when they're really strong, but watermelon doesn't burn my nose. But now when you start putting like honeydew or cantaloupe or mushmelon, something like that, to me, it puts out this green, not floral, but like an overly sweet and green scent that actually burns my nose. Like it burns my nose. I don't like it. In this, I could wear this scent every day. So for me, the salt air and let's see here. Let me see if I can get back. Okay, yeah, salt air and the beechwood. That is kind of what you get right out of bottle. And I just warmed a little bit up. Man, you can get the melon in there. It's in there. It is adding a sweetness to it, but it's not. I don't know. It's just a good scent. Now the bonfire is very minimal. If you are a smoke hater, I still think you'll like this. You're going to get bonfire, beechwood, and vetiver really more than you're going to get anything. The melon's in there. It's present, but it is not overly present, you know. Christos, I think you would like this. Now, with that being said, because I like smoke, I have been known to tell people that smoke is lighter than it is. My wife can pick up on smoke like that. She doesn't like it. Kawhi from Chesapeake, she can smell just a little bit in there. She's like, I can smell that smoke in there. And I'm like, I don't get it at all. Like I don't get nothing from it, you know, as far as smoke. So
it's pretty light to me as well.
Right.
There. Like, right. I wanted to utilize it as just because of like the imagery of being at a salt flat, right? And like using the beech woods and different things to kind of start up some like kind of scampy fire real quick. But it is kind of a little bit more in the background for sure.
Yeah.
I would say War Eagle. I would agree that that is a more upfront smoke scent, but this one is just kind of more or less like if I didn't or nobody said anything about being smoke, I honestly might not pick it out of there. Would you agree with that?
Yes.
You would? Yeah.
I would have never guessed smoke had it not have been printed. You know what I mean? On the label.
That one's never my first to go to. Like I said, I use No Man's Land probably more than anything, but every time I go and I wear Salt Flat, I'm like, why don't I wear this more often? It's a good scent. So
right. I'm gonna pull my generator.
It's called giveaway time.
Back up here, yeah. I think so. Let's see, 15.
Cheesehead, the answer to that is No Man's Land for sure. It's pretty hard to keep around, it seems like.
No Man's Land and Green Country are both
there.
Yep.
So,
but I feel like 10 Killer and War Eagle have also released later than the other 5, so it's had a little bit more time to kind of test that. So
yeah, we didn't go over, so we still got to go over No Man's Land and Green Country, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So guys, we will get into a giveaway here. So we will all right. So for anybody that hadn't seen that yet, there you go. Let me get my number here. All right, guys. So, Gary, yes. Yep, they are from Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. That is about an hour and 15 minutes north of where I'm at.
We're right outside of Tulsa.
Right outside of Tulsa. Yep. Enter more than twice, please. Vonto's giving me a little payback for that intro. I had to do it, though. I had to do it. So I have got the winning number here, guys. So again, like you just seen, only enter once. If you get prioritized, I do apologize. And as soon as I give you guys the number range, you are free to start guessing. And good luck, everybody. Your number range is going to be between 1 and 20. 1 and 20. Good luck. Nice. Please cry if you get prioritized. Please cry if you get prioritized. That was a good. Whoa, my numbers jumped. I did definitely see a winner. Oh boy, I would have screwed up on that. I had to scroll up. There was somebody got prioritized for sure. Okay, we have our winner right there, Countryside Russell. Let's see if I can pull the phone down here.
17, lucky number
17. Russell, what you're going to do, Ryan as well. Ryan and Russell, both you guys are going to reach out to there's a couple of different Stroke Beard Company accounts on Instagram. Any of them will work. They're all active. Just the main one though is the one that I would reach out to, just because Aaron operates that one for the most part, and he'll probably be the one setting everything up. So let me get you wrote down here, and we will move on to the next scent. And guys, we've still got 3 giveaways. We've still got 3 more. We hit our goal for the wheel spin, and so that's a good deal. Plumber, what's going on, man? Let's see here now. You know what? Let's save No Man's Land for last, because that's one of my top little dudes right there. I love that.
It's special.
Yeah, guys. Hey, David, make sure that you are live. If you're on a phone, tap your screen, and in your bottom left corner, it'll say live. If that does not have a red dot by it, hit the word live, and it'll bring you up to live. And if you're on a computer, just hover your mouse over the stream, and it'll also tell you if you're live.
Don't pay any attention to him. He's putting the number in after he heard who the winner was. That's our number one fan right there. He's
Oh, is it? Lone Star Crew. Hey, you know what? I wonder if that's the what was that? The Texas Beard Crew or something. I wonder if they changed their name. I haven't seen them in a while. There was some pretty cool dudes there. Disney, what's up, buddy? Well, Disney, you missed a couple of giveaways and explanations about 5 out of 7 of the cents. But good news is this stays up and you can go back and watch it, or you can just DM me. And No Man's Land combo says sold out.
Let me go.
We'll be good. We'll be able to make you one.
Okay.
I need to go check that down real quick.
Yeah, you might want to put some in stock if you'll be able to make it for them. You might want to put a few in stock, and that way you don't miss out on any sales.
Yeah, let's see here.
Yep. Disney, they're 30% off today. I'll throw the discount code up for you just in case you want something, brother. And also, Disney, if you use that discount code during the stream or before we do the final giveaway, you will also be entered into a wheel spin giveaway that you do not have to be present to win for. If it's whoever has used that discount code throughout the week. If they're not here, they still win.
Tyson mentioned earlier that he liked the names of the cents, and I don't think we ever really brought it up on here yet, but those are all named after places that are around here that are important to us. So,
yeah. If there's any of them that y'all want to touch on, feel absolutely free. Disney. So this one right here, 10 Killer, it's a crispy, woodsy cologne, and it's really nice. Like, so you get like pine and kind of like a redwood or something like that at first, but once you get it in beard, like out of bottle, I smell like woods, like a woody type scent. But then once you put it in, it morphs into a really earthy cologne, and it is very, very nice. Very nice.
Russell, you can choose whatever you want.
Yep, it's going to be your choice, Russell. Definitely going to be your choice. And then Disney, as far as the barbershop, not at this time, but the suggestions have been made. So absolutely, Russell.
Sorry about that. I think the No Man's Land should be good on that now.
Okay.
Well,
yep. Wiley, if you want to get in on that, if you want to order, save you some money and get entered in that giveaway, go right ahead, brother. Go ahead and order. Just let us know that you ordered, and I will also have them double check before we spin that wheel to make sure we didn't miss anybody.
Donald, both of our children, I've got a daughter and Alex has a son. They both are paid in Robux and Nintendo Switch games, but they are our scent testers, and
yeah, we test everything on them.
Yeah.
Tyson, here's the thing. I cannot make up my mind between No Man's Land, 10 Killer, and War Eagle. Them are man, whichever one I have in at that particular time is my favorite. That's as close as I can get to a favorite right there.
I need to order from Tyson because I want to try out your mix that you highlighted the other day.
Oh yeah. That's a freaking good one. So let's see, where was we at here? Oh, let's go over Green Country now. Not everybody likes these type of scents. but the people that like them, they love them to the core. Now, I am not always a big invigorating type person, but because of some of the hidden notes in here, I actually really, really enjoy this. There's a few out there. There's a few of the invigoration, type really fresh, clean, sweet scents that I really enjoy, and this is one of them, absolutely for sure.
Yeah, with Green Country, super fresh. I will say too, just because we're selling it in person as well at the farmers market, it's a good time to like get people's honest opinion of like people that don't even have beards, right? They come up and they'll tell you what they think about it. And I will say that generally speaking, men and women, like most people's wives, like Green Country, I feel like, as far as like their number one pick, you know what I mean? So that's kind of important, right? Because you're wearing them around your spouse or, whoever on a daily basis. But it's super fresh. I love that one too, a whole lot. I would say outside of No Man's Land and War Eagle, that's the one I wear the most often.
The Howood is very unique.
Yes, it is.
Everybody likes the Howood. So,
Wiley, I am not 100% sure about that. It doesn't cost me that for shipping, but I think a lot of it has to do with probably where you're at, brother. Yeah, I am not sure.
Let me check.
I think like most of the time it's like $5 or $6.
Wiley, where you at, brother? Are you way off somewhere? I don't think Wiley's way off. I think Wiley's in no, he's not in Colorado. Wiley, are you in Colorado? I think he might be in Colorado. Yeah, as far as like, which, I'm only an hour and a half away. Yeah, Tyler shipping costs are freaking jumps it up. Yeah, see everybody else saying they paid like a $5 or $6. I'm not sure. Huh.
I can look into it real quick. Hold on. Let's see.
Florida cost that amount? Wiley is Wisconsin. Okay. Yeah, that's strange. You know how the post office works. That shit's confusing for me. Super, super confusing for me.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see here. I know that we didn't realize anything about international shipping until we've had a few orders come in, and man, it is expensive shipping up.
Terrible, isn't it?
Even just to Canada, it's crazy.
Yep, that is absolutely terrible. And what's weird is getting it shipped from Canada to here is not that bad at all. It is.
Really?
It's not. I mean, it's a little bit higher than what we're used to, but it's not nothing like theirs. Like Tyler, he was telling me when he orders stuff for his business, he has to pay this thing called duty at the border, and it's like the price of what he already bought. It's like they just like basically double the price, and then and then hit him with that. It's ridiculous. Yeah, I can't. Okay, so I guess depending on where you're at. Wow.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. It didn't have anything extra. It just says it's calculated from the service provider. So depending on which one he chose, maybe. I don't know.
Okay.
About that. Let's see here. But
while you're looking at that, we will move into No Man's Land.
Oh, No Man's Land. Okay.
That's okay. So I see what he's saying now. That's really weird there. You wouldn't think an oil would add that much weight to it.
Unless you add
that's a weight thing.
1005. Okay, so which oil are you adding in there, Wiley?
That's really weird. Oh, okay. Okay, I've got Russell's information, so I will pass that on I will pass that on to you guys. And I think he wants. Okay, I got his scent too. Hey, Russell, you did a good job, man. Most people, they'll send the address, but they won't tell you what scent they want. You have to think about what scent you want, man. Or you want me to pick. Good freaking job, Russell. Not everybody does that, man. Oh, yeah, Christos. So Christos, he orders all of his stuff to Ryan, Redbeard Ryan C. And then Ryan puts together one big box for him and sends to him. And I bet it saves him hundreds of dollars. Which we've got the post office expert right here.
Yeah, I think Oz did that with Ryan not too long ago.
Yeah.
And that's awesome. I don't know how, does he just send it like personally or something? Once it gets in?
Yeah.
Okay. That's awesome. Let's see here. I'm thinking maybe salt flat beard oil, maybe the weight's in there wrong or something. Let's check real quick.
Wiley's ordering by the gallon of Walt. Guys, we'll get it figured out one way or the other. I mean, it might just cost that much, but if there is a problem, he will get it straightened out. Matter of fact, you know what? It's already 6:15. While you're doing that, we will go ahead and do a giveaway, and then we'll get into no man's land. So let me pull up a number here. How many we got? 30. I can't get tired of that. I just don't get tired of it. That's all there is to it. All right, guys. So again, only enter once. You're probably going to get prioritized at some point. If you do, cry to Vato. And as soon as I give you the number range, guys, you are free to go. Your number range is going to be between 20 and 35. Between 20 and 35. Good luck. Righty, Rock. Yeah, Russell, for sure. For sure.
Big money.
You know what? I haven't told anybody what the hell the giveaways are. All the giveaways today are a combo of choice.
Yeah.
I never even said that. I'm sorry.
Come on, Mick.
That was on me right there. All right, I'm going to highlight that so I know where my place is at. Guys, don't y'all do it to me. Don't y'all do it to me. If anybody hadn't guessed, go ahead and guess again because we don't have a winner. If anybody has not guessed, go for it. There it is. He was watching. He was paying attention. He was watching and he was paying attention. Bruce City got it too down below him. All right, the bearded plumber. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with the shipping, honestly. I'll have to take a look at it after the stream. I don't want to be here like typing it up and trying to figure it out right now, but I couldn't tell a difference in weights on anything, so
it might, man, that might just be Wiley, that might just be how it is, man. It sucks, brother. I hear it. I hear you, man. I don't like that either. I had I spun a wheel one time, one of the discount wheels on a website, and I got like 40%. I won like 40% off my order. And I went in and I got a combo and an oil, and the shipping cost me like $18. And I'm like, what?
You're
so
like,
I went in.
Something weird's going on here.
Yeah. So I went in and I did away with that code, and the shipping was like $5.50.
Oh,
I was like, whoa.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of the shipping of the wheels personally coming up.
Right. Yeah, they kind of get on my nerves too. I'll be honest with you. I'm not a big wheel spinner. Wiley, hey man, that'll work. Anything is appreciated, man. soon as you get that order in, Wiley, let me know, and I will get you added to the wheel. Absolutely, man, for sure. So now let's try to go over No Man's Land.
Yeah, so No Man's Land it's really good. I almost need some just to smell right now, but it's a leather first for sure. Would you agree with that? Like as far as like what you smell first?
Yeah, leather is very present, but it's not overpowering. You still get everything else.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So your interpretation of it on your video was actually like pretty spot on. Like that would make sense. It was, however, not what I was going for. And I'll explain it to you like this. And maybe you'll see it like that. Maybe not. Who knows? So I was at the time whenever I started making that scent, we went through a lot of different name changes and theme changes before we got it. Like while we were making the scent, and it was called Cellar Dweller at one point, which is a kind of it's like it's a bar in a cellar, right? So it's a kind of a really nice little spot here in Tulsa. If anyone's ever in Tulsa, it's a really cool bar to look at. Anyways, so I was wanting to create something that was a leather with a old-fashioned inspired cocktail. So you got your whiskey, bourbon, and then the orange and cherry and sandalwoods, basically. And then I didn't want to. There is actually a little bit of camp smoke in there as well, to kind of have like a chimenea type of thing going on. But mostly what you're getting there is leather for sure, and the orange and cherry blended together really nicely.
Yeah, I agree with that. The bourbon and sandalwood are definitely minimal, but man, that is a killer scent. It's something, citrus fruits and really any fruit and leather, they go together. It just works like that. I don't understand why. I'm not gonna take a rawhide that my dog's been chewing on and dump some orange oil on it and chew on it. You know what I mean? Like that. Yeah. You know. I mean, why does it go together?
You almost want to take a spoon to that one, though.
Right. Yes. You're like, man, like what is that? Like I absolutely love it. Again, if that's what I put in my beard that day, that's my favorite. You know, going back to 10 Killer, if that's what I just put in, then again, that's my favorite. You know, it's just kind of, it's just one of them things. You know, it is what it is as far as that's concerned.
We had an older fellow come by the other day on Saturday, and he wanted to. He just walked up and he goes, "Y'all are for real about this?" And I was like, "I'm sorry." Yeah, he's like, "Y'all are for real about this beard oil stuff." And dude, I talked to him for probably 15, 20 minutes, and he is basically never used anything. He's got this beard, it's a little patchy. His wife was like, "Get that stuff off of his shoulder." He's got all this different, flakiness going on. Yeah. Anyways, into the story, he puts that No Man's Land in, and he's just like, "Wow, oh my gosh." So yep, made a believer out of somebody who basically thought it was not even a real thing that beard oil is sold. But
in Oklahoma, that's kind of the general consensus with everybody. That's everybody in my town. I mean, I've converted so many people at work. Like, okay, so two of the guys in the union office with me, so me and another one, we already had beards. And then I got in there, and me and Joel, we started talking about beard oil and stuff. And the other two guys, they grew a beard so they could partake. Like, so I don't think any of them's ever, well, one of them has bought one product. The rest, I haul boxes up there and it's like, there you go. And they're like, I mean, they fight over it. It's so funny. They absolutely, they go at it trying to get, what's best in the box. And they're smelling everything as quick as they can and putting stuff in their pockets.
Yeah. Supplied. They don't need to buy anything.
We've kind of got a similar situation with our friends over here too, that want to come and get all old testing stuff that I was working with, or we've got quite a bit of it. I was actually trying to figure out a way to kind of incorporate some of the oils that we didn't use into our carrier blend, to see if there's some way to like do some giveaways or something like that. But at the same time, I don't want to put off something that's not great. You know what I mean? Either.
Right.
It would reflect badly. So I
get
know.
that.
We'll keep that in the works. Maybe if I can come up with something that we feel really good about using the stuff, because I don't want it to go bad. You know, I mean, it's just basically sitting away in storage now or in the closet. But
yep, that is exactly right, Ryan. So you get even if you have to pay, that $10 shipping, that's still a combo for $31. Like you can't beat that with a stick. And also there is a free shipping point at $50. So basically with the discount code, you would have to order 2 combos and like an oil or something. But, if you, just kind of however you want to play it there. But yeah, the free shipping point is at $50.
I like that.
Yeah, all right. Right, for sure. And when I was up there at the farmers market with you guys, I mean, just the kind of the response from the people. There was even some ladies that walked up, did not have a bearded man with them, but they had a bearded man in their life. And there was ladies walking up there buying stuff, literally by themselves. I'm like, wow, that's almost unbelievable.
We had one come by yesterday that got behind the table. She was a wild one, man. I mean, she was like trying to tell us how to box it up. And she had some good ideas actually, but she was like, you need to get little baggies and do this and do that. And I was like, all right, you recording this, Aaron? You got this? Like,
yeah, if y'all didn't know it too, Mick can sling some oil.
He was slinging it.
Hey, I was standing there, people was asking questions, and I had answers to them. I'm like, all right, so here's what you're going to do.
You're welcome anytime. So
that was a good time. And supposedly the little firecracker lady that's walking around collecting money.
Yeah, Nicole.
She says that's the second biggest farmers market in the state of Oklahoma. Like, it was really super cool. Where I'm from, if you say the word farmers market, there's 7 or 8 pickups backed up side by side, and they've got produce sitting on their tailgate, and they've got a card table set up playing cards, and
maybe some live bait too,
something like that. Yeah. Well, at this place, this is like a weekly, almost like a craft show. I bought some craft soap. Man, there was a cattle company there. Like, they have a ranch, and they butcher their own beef up. They bring it up there, sell it. There was produce and stuff, but man, there was so much more than that. Like the craft soap table was really, really amazing. I can't even remember what all else we looked at. There was ladies that do sewing. They make like aprons and stuff like that. They're set up selling. I mean, it's just one of them things that, they say farmers market, but really it's more like an artisan craft show is really what it is. There was one booth had a bunch of different cutting boards and stuff. Super, super nice stuff. Like, it was.
There was that awesome bluegrass band whenever you were there too.
There was this like bluegrassy folk type band. Super cool. Like, I had a great time. So I've got the ingredients for the butter scrolling at the bottom, and I think one thing that everybody's going to see is that Babasu oil. Why don't somebody talk us through the ingredients that went into the butter and kind of how you arrived at what you've got here. Jesus, what's up, brother?
What's that, Aaron?
No, go ahead. You're good.
So the ingredients in the butter is going to be shea, mango butter, Babasu oil, and then our carrier oil blend, and then our fragrances and essential oil blends. And the way it came to be is basically Babasu was something that we were trying to utilize in a oil and just really didn't figure a way to get it in there. It does solidify at a certain temperature. It's a little bit difficult to work with, but it's extremely it's got a good sheen to it. It's very light handed. And I really feel like it's kind of what makes our butter what it is, And it's basically it's similar to coconut oil without having to worry about the allergies of people that have coconut allergies. So,
Right.
But it's a full-bodied butter, beeswax as well. I'm sorry, I forgot about that.
There we go. That's the one I wanted right there. Oh, man.
What you got there? Green country?
So this is green country here. I was trying to get one of the prettier ones. I've got a bunch of them. I was digging my finger in and stuff like that, which I've dug my finger in this one too. But so let's take a little look there. Real light rub, and I mean it's already even having the beeswax in it and this and that. I mean, I just barely done anything, and it's gone. It's a really, really nice butter. A lot of people they don't tend to reach for their butters that have wax in them as much, but I think this is going to go a long way, kind of changing people's minds, with that, because. Yeah, E-Rock, right? I hear you. Rub it on my legs because I've already got stuff all over my arms. So I think like the beeswax and that, it's got to be 100% minimal. Like it has to be minimal because that does not feel anything like any other wax butter that I have.
Aside from the scents, it's definitely the least amount on the totem pole there.
Right.
And then basically we started making it with the beeswax because we actually didn't want to make a balm, and we still want I shameless shout out to Detroit. I do like Detroit's butter quite a bit. I don't think that our butter is really anything like theirs personally, but to use the beeswax in there was kind of an attempt to not do a balm, basically.
Right.
But I think that we'll probably end up getting around to doing that as well. It's just, it worked out that way. It's going to tame some of the flyaways, you know what I mean? But overall in beer, I feel like it feels pretty light, and absorbs pretty quickly as well.
Yep. I will agree with that. Let's see. So we're right here at 6:30 or 7:30 for most everybody else. And we will jump into our last giveaway before the wheel spin. So, guys, in exactly 15 minutes, we're going to spin that wheel. So, if anybody wants to get their order in, let me know. And Aaron, if you have, or Allie, the one, if y'all have any orders come in that somebody doesn't tell me on the screen, if you would, just let me know.
Okay.
Private chat, tell me on here. It doesn't matter. However you want to do it. E-Rock is a big fan of castor oil, so if y'all want to take that question, I will get our generator ready.
Man, I am a big fan of castor oil as well. Aaron is probably even more so. Honestly, we tested with castor oil a whole lot, and I think that we probably will do something in the future with it. But the reason we did not use castor is because the scent of it is a little bit, to me, it was honestly disorienting whenever I was making the scents, because I would make it one carrier blend and it would be completely different with the castor, and it made the scents not as the same to me. So that was the hardest thing for us to get over with the castor. But I do love the way it makes beard feel, how it goes in. So I totally get that with you, though.
I don't mind a little castor. Now, when you're talking castor as the first ingredient, I don't mind a medium oil at all, but I like a medium thin. Probably that medium thin range is my go-to. For me, a medium thin is good both summer and winter. Even a medium can be used in summer just as easy, But I have some oils out there that I would classify as a thin oil, and man, in the summer, you just can't beat them. But you can't do nothing with them in the winter, especially if you're going to be outside in the cold, or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
So no, I think that you guys have got the consistency right where it should be, or at least in my opinion. There's guys out there that love thick. They want it as thick as you can possibly make it, and then there's guys that are exactly the opposite. So,
honestly, and that's what's great about this community and like what everybody has up for grabs. Like, there's so many awesome companies out there, and I kind of see it a little bit like the craft beer community, or barbecue too. Not everybody's going to order the same beer all the time. Like, we don't like places like Walmart, right? We want to have choices, and our beards like take other people's products. I don't think that there's any company that should be getting all of the orders, right? So to be able to have that option to be able to go to different companies and utilize what they've done and their testing, it just makes the community work. You know what I mean? So
yep. I'll agree with that. Yep. You wouldn't want everybody to prefer the exact same thing, right? It would, like you said, that'd be
right. It's
really
too vanilla.
We all have different tastes. Yeah.
Well, and then even outside of scents, you know what I mean? Like to be able to use completely different carrier oil blends from other companies, it helps keep the beard growing. It helps keep people want to continue growing their beards. And, that's really what it's all about here, is you want to do whatever we can do to basically continue people wanting to normalize beards again. It's this weird phenomenon that happened where you can't have a beard anymore and be a professional or be, whatever. And it's just nonsense. So like, if everyone's kind of doing their part and they have the things that they like to buy and companies are putting out stuff that is, desirable, then that's all good, But like I said, the whole reason we got onto that subject is because of the caster. I love the way it feels. I hate the way it smells,
Right. So let's get into this giveaway really quick. And
too close, Russ.
Okay. I almost missed that. I almost missed that name right there. All right, guys. So, I as bad as I want to, I won't do that intro again. All right, guys, we're going to do a giveaways for a combo of your choice, and only one guess. Whatever shows up first on my screen, same rules as always. As soon as I give you the number range, that is your cue to go. And let me get the number range here. I've got it. Okay, that's right. Your number range is going to be 0 to 12. 0 to 12. Good luck. And then Brian said he doesn't think that the thickness of an oil has a direct correlation to how it performs for him. All different types of oils, some work and some don't. And I get it.
Yeah.
I like to put in a thin one sometimes and a thicker one. I wear everything. So
well, and they all just because something's thick doesn't mean it's going to feel the same. Whether it's a castor or a pumpkin seed or emu, all those are going to have a completely different take.
Donald Long got him. Congratulations, brother. Donald Long has a chance to win too here.
He's getting hooked up tonight.
Yeah, I don't normally allow people to win two on regular giveaways. Like if you've won once and it comes up again, you know what I mean? We're gonna choose somebody else. But this last giveaway is a reward for people who have purchased. So Donald, you are still in that. You are still on the wheel, brother. You will not be taken off the wheel just because you just won this. Now, if you win and you want to pass it to somebody, that's totally fine. But if you win, it's your win. You can do whatever you want with it. Okay. Never ever wins. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah.
Is that a little sarcasm there?
Yeah.
Yep. You got it.
Okay, and guys, again, for everybody that's won, you can send me your info and I can pass it on, or you can reach out to the brothers directly. However you want. You can hit the Stroke Beard Co. up, or you can hit Al at Stroke Beard Co. or Stroke Beard Co. Aaron. However you want to do it, just whatever you can find or whatever's easier for y'all, hit us up and we will get that shipped out to you. Good one, Wiley. I like that. So Wiley, you rascal. Let's see. You know what, guys? If y'all have any other questions, throw them in here, because everything I really wanted to cover, we've actually covered it. I'm sure we can come up with some other stuff. Not a big deal at all. But if anybody has any questions, I want you to ask them. Ask away. These guys, everything I've asked them, they've been an open book. So. Yeah, E-Rock doesn't do any form of social media other than YouTube, if you could call YouTube social media.
Basically.
I guess really, yeah, it is.
It's wild how
like when you're on a live stream.
Pretty much turned all forms of apps into some form of social media at this point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Oh.
Yep. I would suspect that it will be a yes, Ryan. I would suspect that.
Yeah, you got to come back down to the farmers market one of these days too.
Definitely, that was fun. Yeah, I had a good time.
I don't think so. Did you? My teachers were probably all retired by the time Alex got up to them. So,
actually, Miss Rodman, man, Miss Rodman. Do you remember her? You had Miss Rodman.
Yeah.
Of course you did. We had one teacher that would have been the same. It was kind of like the known hot teacher of the school, and she was still hot 10 years later. So,
okay.
I only actually know that because you had mentioned that. It's possible we have other teachers that were the same as well. It just. Aaron was honestly, he had graduated and gone on. So like while I was continuing the rest of school, he was off doing his own thing. You know what I mean? So who knows?
Yeah, he was in elementary school and I was in high school. So
what?
Was it Dennis's mom?
Who's Dennis?
Dennis Rodman.
Oh. Dang.
Oh Lord. I seen that. I didn't get it at first either. I was like,
what?
And then Rodman hit me and I'm like, oh my God. Speaking of that, Dennis Rodman, he actually went to college in Durant, Oklahoma.
Yeah. And he, at Northeast Oklahoma, right?
The Savages, what they're called.
Yeah.
Dude, watching him on The Last Dance on YouTube. Did you watch that at all? On Netflix, the documentary of Michael Jordan.
Oh yeah. I did watch that.
Wild, man.
Pete, I've all the usual suspects I've tried. You name it. So
Pete?
Yeah.
His question, yeah. I think the one I'll go ahead and I'll throw one out there. I really do enjoy Whistle Punk from Ruddy Man, and I would say also we just got something from Beard Brothers the other day, the Rose collaboration that was really good.
Okay.
I've got some Woolly Wizard on the way.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yep, that's right. So Ryan says, let me piggyback off Pete. What companies inspired you, if any?
What companies inspired us?
Well, I'll say the very first company that I bought from that was outside of the little, local company here in Oklahoma that I got from in the store. The scent was the Holy Grail. That was, I'd got on YouTube and researched, beard oil companies, and at the time, I think it was a little bit past whenever they were, really hitting their peak, but that scent was the one that really kind of got me into wanting to buy from companies. And then shortly after that, I subscribed to Black Rebel, and I've literally bought from everybody. I've got some Copper Johns on my shelf. Ginger Jamboree is one of those scents that I watched Dan's video, and that was one of the ones. But
I do like Defiance from Pure Octane as well.
Oh yeah. You know what? I actually have that in there. Do I?
What's up, Krista?
Krista, welcome. I don't know if I have seen you here. Is she one of your people? Is that somebody y'all know?
Krista is my ex-wife. So.
Oh, okay.
She's the mother of my daughter.
Sorry if I made that awkward there.
Someone you know? Yeah.
Well, Krista, welcome. You didn't bring the shotgun in with you, did you? I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Let's see what time we got. It's just about time to just about time to spin that wheel. Yep, it is just about time. So, guys, if there's any more questions, throw them. Oh crap! I about screwed that. Oh boy, I about ended the stream. I just about did it. That would not have been good. Let's see here if I can get that. Actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to kill that. No, we're not going to kill that. Let's see. We're going to do that. Now we're going to redo this. Share screen. We got to have the audio in there. It makes a little noise. I mean, it's not much audio, but all right, guys. So everybody that is in here right now, look and make sure that your names are on there. This Robert Melody. Did he use my code?
Let me pull it up.
Aaron?
I'm looking now. Yeah, he did.
Okay. So I wonder if he's one of the people that I just want to make sure I don't have the say. Okay. So that's Wiley. All right. Let me pull him off there because I've got Wiley on there. Wiley, I did not know that was your real name, brother. I had no earthly idea. Also, let's take that off. I cannot win.
Answer, in the meantime, to answer Terp's question there, we probably will do is definitely a sweet scent. We want to definitely try to cover all bases, and so that's it's a big time scent that I know people like the candies and food. So nothing in the works right this moment, but we'll definitely work on it.
Okay, Ryan made a purchase. All right. Jason? Okay, so Jason, this right here, so we've had a few giveaways tonight. This right here is for everybody that used my discount code from Wednesday until the end here. So if Jason, if you want to go make a purchase, use my discount code SB10, all caps. Matter of fact, I will throw it up there, and that's good for 30% off right now. Free shipping point at 50. And we will get you added to the wheel. So yeah, if you want to make a purchase, just let me know, and I will hold off, and we will get you on there.
So this is a big fifth and final, then, isn't it?
Pete, I can absolutely take you off there, brother. If you want to give everybody else a chance, I can absolutely do that, man. Everybody in there would appreciate that, I guarantee you. That is for sure. He said, spin that wheel. My wife may murder me if I buy more. Oh God. I honestly didn't know. I had no idea. I honestly figured it would have been like something something Wiley. I thought Wiley might have been like your last name, or heck, I've met a guy. His first name was Wiley. Last name Coyote. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
you like I had to.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, Pete. Yep, Pete. Everybody. You know what? Everybody needs to tell Pete thank you. That last giveaway was on awesome. Pete, and he just now took his name off the wheel to give everybody else a better chance. So let's all give Pete a big shout out, and then we will spin this wheel. All right, Donald, we can do that. Yep, we can do that, man. Donald, are you sure? If you want to be up there, I will keep you up there, man, or I'll put you back. Oh, what about? Oh, yeah. You know what? We got a restaurant. We got a restaurant here called What About Bob's?
Like the movie.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Everybody's telling Pete, thank you. Pete, you are the man, brother. So what we will do, let me go back and make sure. Okay. I believe I've got everybody.
Pete's probably tried everything already. I'm pretty sure he's bought.
I think he's got everything he pretty much wants. Is what he's definitely tried more than a handful.
Right. All right. I shuffled the wheel a few times, guys. So here we go.
All right.
Run it.
Good luck, everybody.
Grumpy Rob. Nice.
Grumpy Rob.
Hey, Grumpy Rob's kind of where it started too for us, because he might have been one of the first people, maybe not the first, but definitely one of the first people to start kind of throwing it out there.
Right.
And it kind of started its own thing, you know? So yeah. Thank you, Rob.
Yep,
for sure, man.
I'm not sure if this is how it started, but I'm pretty sure Rob heard Dan C say something about us, and that day I think he went on the website and ordered something, and it just kind of multiplied. Everybody kind of started taking notice after he did that. So
right.
Thanks, Rob.
Right. That is that like I said, he's the one that introduced me to him. He reached out to me. He's like, hey man, have you heard of these guys? I said, no, I haven't. He said, they're right there by you. They're somewhere in Oklahoma, this and this. Now I'm like, what? Okay. I gotta kind of, I gotta kind of look into this. So yeah, Rob, huge shout out to you, brother. Huge shout out to you for sure.
Absolutely.
Guys, if nobody else has any more questions, we will go ahead and start wrapping up. That way, I don't want to. I feel bad going 50 minutes over the creation station, Dagan, and I'm not sure if Ron's on there or not. But Ron's been having some. He's been having some medication problems. His doctor screwing him around. Anyway, I don't know if he's on there, but them guys are live right now, so we don't want to step on their toes absolutely any more than we have to.
Yeah.
Guys, you have until midnight to take advantage of the 30%. So Eastern time, it'll be 1 o'clock, and then so on and so forth. So it's midnight Central time. That's good for 30% off, and then after that, it's good for 10%.
Yep.
Forever. It's going to be a permanent code.
Yep.
So if anybody wants to take
advantage,
so if anybody wants to take advantage of that, now would be the time to do it. And remember that free shipping point is at $50. So, and guys, with that being said, that is all I have. I appreciate everybody for coming out. Congrats to all the winners. Anybody that wants to reach out to me to get your winnings, that's totally fine. Anybody that wants to reach out to Aaron or Alex directly, that's fine too.
Yeah, can you send us to a list of the names just so we can? Yeah, all right, cool.
I can absolutely
definitely want everyone to get their stuff that won. So
right, for sure. All right, guys, I appreciate everybody for being here.
All right. Thanks,
And
everyone.
So do we. Thanks a lot.
we'll catch y'all next Saturday.